Hello, I'm Adam Barralet and welcome to this Crystal Connections video where we're exploring the angel Jehudiel. Now Jehudiel, when you see pictures of him, you might think he's a bit of not the first angel that you'd be drawn to. Most people, when they sense him around, will feel him either by their side or I sense him behind my back shoulder. He's often depicted or sensed as being tall, slender, and wearing dark or even black clothing and robes. Now, this kind of angel might feel a bit ominous or a bit scary or creepy, and you might be a bit wary of him. But what my intention is in this video is to share with you the power of Jehudiel and where he's actually going to be really quite helpful in your life. So hold on, bear with me, and let's explore the angel Jehudiel. When we think of angelic protection, our first instinct is to go to Archangel Michael. Now he is there with his fiery sword, rah, get out the way. Jehudiel is very different. As I said, he's normally around the back of you. I want you to think of an image when you see a celebrity being pushed through a crowd of adoring fans. And there's that bodyguard. Out of the way, please. Out of the way. Pushing them out the way so that you can go through. This is Jehudiel, and this is how he helps you on your path. He protects you and removes obstacles along the way. He carries a whip, sometimes a cat of nine tails, and he'll basically whip anyone's ass who gets in your way. But there's a bit of a condition with working with Jehudiel as well. He's there to help you with something important. So you can't work with Jehudiel, make your life easy and then sit on the couch and eat chocolate all day. He also wears a crown, and this represents spiritual importance or that you have an important role to play. So Jehudiel will clear obstacles out of your way, but he will also want you and help you to keep moving along your path. So when there are obstacles there, that's what he's absolutely amazing for. He's sometimes known as the angel of work, and this isn't just your occupation or your job or that type of thing, but what is your mission? What is your important role to play in life, and how can you play that to the fullest? Jehudiel does look after people that have important roles that will impact other people. So judges or leaders or bosses, Jehudiel is definitely there to make sure that your path and that your success and your skills are utilized to their most. So whenever there's an obstacle or whenever you need for protection from something that is hindering your path, this is where we would call on Jehudiel. Jehudiel helps you to walk your path unobstructed and unhindered and clears things out of the way. Whenever you're feeling you're coming up against something, you're getting stuck in some way, ask Jehudiel. Now, an important thing to remember with the angels, one of the 101 spiritual laws of the universe is we should never interfere with another soul's journey unless we're invited to be part of that. So Jehudiel will definitely help you and clear that out the way, but first you just have to simply ask. Now this can just be as a request out loud, like you're talking to a friend, a prayer, hold one of his crystals, which I'll talk about in a minute, and ask him to come and clear that obstacle. Now what is that obstacle? Is it a physical one, or a lack of opportunity, or a lack of money, or something like that? Jehudiel will help to clear things out of the way to shine light and show you which way is the best way forward. Sometimes we have obstacles within us. Maybe it's a fear, maybe we're worried about something, we don't have the courage. Ask Jehudiel to come in and guide you and help you to eliminate that fear. He can also be very protective around your home. If you're worried about things coming into your home that drag you down, if you're worried about distractions and being drawn off your path, Jehudiel's great for that as well. So, if you need your house guarded, ask Jehudiel. Ask Michael as well, get them both to work together. If you tend to get a little bit distracted and you fall away from what's actually important and what you feel you're really here to gift to the world, Jehudiel will help. Maybe you feel that you've got an important spiritual role to play, but you have to do a mundane job to make a living and to pay for food and rent and different things like that. Ask Jehudiel to help find a way to bring in your passion, bring in your love, bring in your true gifts and offer that to the world, and also find a way of bringing in income as well. So when Jehudiel's around, you'll suddenly feel this confidence and this, thrust and drive to go forward and not be scared to go forward. Sometimes you'll see flashes of purple light, and that can also be a sign that he's around, or you just notice that suddenly an obstacle that was there a moment ago has gone. Someone says, oh no, you're free to come in. You're not on the wait list anymore. That fear disappears. That's Jehudiel at work. Crystals are this beautiful gift that are offered to us from Mother Earth to help us along our path. And they can also be tools or amulets that help us to connect with different spiritual energies. I want to share a couple of crystals with you that I like to use when I'm connecting with Archangel Jehudiel. Now, Jehudiel is really great for that protection and for shielding things off our path. And he has that dark energy. Now, if you're new to crystals, the first crystal I'd suggest you work with is black tourmaline. Now, when you look at black tourmaline, what can you see? It grows in these rods, and see how there's these lines. Just like Jehudiel pushes things out of the way, black tourmaline will do the same. This is a protective crystal that shields things and makes sure that you progress along your path. Black tourmaline helps you to stay present, aware of what's actually happening, to seize the moment, and also to be aware of more subtle energies, whether that be angelic energies or even communicating with the animal realm. Black tourmaline can really help with that. Now, if you want to go a little bit deeper and you find that what's holding you back is not outside of yourself, but it's actually something within, there's a really powerful crystal called azurine, and the spelling's down below in the comment section. Now, azurine is often found in another crystal called charoite, and you can see the black in there now. Now, azurine is really good, probably the most powerful crystal I know at clearing emotional cords or blocks. So, if there is something in the past that is holding you back, an old relationship, an old hurt, a pain, a memory, something like that, this is a great cord cutter, and work with Jehudiel to help clear that obstacle out of your way. Sometimes the obstacles that stop us going forward are behind us, and that's where azurine kind of cuts that off and allows you to go forward. What I love about charoite is the best crystal I've found for helping you along your life path and to know what you need to do on your life path. So combining some charoite with some azurine will get rid of all the muck from behind and help you to move forward, along with aligning with Archangel Jehudiel to show you what to do, what that important work is for you to do, and how to get rid of any obstacles on the way. I wanted to share with you my blend that I use to connect with Jehudiel. So it contains 3 different oils, and the first one is copaiba. Copaiba is an oil that comes from a variety of trees that are found in South America. It's actually a resin within a tree. Now, copaiba is very calming and soothing, as Jehudiel's energy is. He kind of gives you this quiet confidence. But copaiba on a deep level helps us to know ourselves. And when we know ourselves, we have that confidence of what we're here to do and how we're going to do it. So working with this oil really helps in that kind of vibration of Jehudiel. The next oil that I combine with my copaiba is juniper berry. Juniper berry helps to detoxify our body, our mind, and our spirit. Do you ever have people that rock up in your life and drain your energy, drain your time, and just afterwards you feel exhausted? Try some juniper berry. It's been used by lots of people in different places around the world. In the old temples of Ishtar and Inanna, they used to burn juniper to cleanse the space and to bring anew. Juniper also helps to overcome fear and to get us back into action. Now, we often think about light and dark, and the light is not good and dark's not bad or evil. Light is the known and the understood, and dark is the unknown, the mysterious. And that's where fear is, because we're scared of what we don't know or the uncertainty. And juniper berry helps us bravely go into the uncertainty, because guess what? That's where the best treasures are, and that's where Jehudiel wants us to go, where we haven't gone before, to go do greater work and keep on getting better and better and better. So these 2 oils work really well together. And then the third one is an oil called Ravensara. Now, Ravensara is this beautiful plant. It's a leaf oil that we get, and it's an oil that helps us to communicate clearly and say what we need to say. It helps us to also resolve conflicts, and often the obstacle standing in our way is a person. It's a relationship, it's our partner, it's our children, it's our parents. And Ravensara helps us to find solutions through communication. It works really well with the throat chakra. It is also an oil of the darkness. And for me, when I think of Ravensara, I think of a short sword or an athama, a black athama that helps us cut through the darkness and into the mystery. It helps us dive into those treasures and find that and feel really brave. So grab some Ravensara, some copaiba, and some juniper berry, and mix it together. Now, how much of each do you do? As long as you've got 1 drop of each, put a bit more of your favourites in them. Find a blend and an aroma between those 3 that works really well for you. Now you can pop that in a diffuser. You can mix that with a carrier oil or cream and anoint that over your body. You can anoint certain chakras. You can spread it around whenever you need to do things that, whenever you need that kind of energy of Jehudiel. So thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, and if you'd like to know more about any of the crystals or any of the oils that I've spoken about, check out my other videos on this channel. I'm Adam Barralet of Crystal Connections. Have a great day. Blessed be.